Alright, so a couple of days ago I reacted to the most safest places in South Africa. Today we're reacting to the most
haunted places in South Africa.
So shout out to Top 10 South Africa for this amazing video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and let's get the channel to 3.1 thousand subscribers. I cannot wait. Let's flipping go. Oh, we're starting the video like this. Should I put my ear? Okay, let me put my earphones in. I'm chilling, okay? I'm chilling. You know, I'm chilling.
Welcome back to Top 10 South Africa, and welcome to another brand new episode.
Okay.
South Africa is a country known for its beauty, its diversity, and its deep, complex history. But behind the scenic landscapes and historic landmarks lies another side of the country.
Facts.
One that many people are afraid to talk about. A side filled with abandoned buildings, forgotten suffering, and stories that refuse to fade with time. Across South Africa, there are places where people claim the air feels heavier, where rooms feel colder for no reason, and where silence feels unnaturally loud. Places where workers refuse night shifts, guests leave without explanation, and locals warn you not to visit after dark. Some say it's imagination. Others believe these places are haunted by spirits that never moved on.
Facts.
In today's episode, we're counting down the top 10 most haunted places in South Africa.
Top 10 most haunted places.
Locations with long histories, disturbing eyewitness accounts,
Why is that moving,
and chilling reputations that have followed them for decades. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to Top 10 South Africa.
Shout out
and
to
please
Top 10
watch
South
the ads when
Africa.
they
Check
appear.
him. Link is in the
Now,
description.
let's begin.
Okay.
Number 10, Castle of Good Hope, Cape Town. The Castle of Good Hope is the oldest surviving colonial building in South Africa, constructed in the 1600s and used for centuries as a military base, administrative center, and prison. Over the years, thousands of soldiers lived within its thick stone walls, and countless prisoners were held here under harsh conditions. This long history of suffering and discipline is often cited as the reason the castle carries such a heavy and unsettling atmosphere to this day. Visitors frequently comment that the building feels cold and oppressive, even during daylight hours, as if the past has never truly left. Today, staff and visitors regularly report strange and unexplained activity, particularly after dark when the castle is quiet. Footsteps are often heard echoing through corridors that are completely empty, and doors have been known to open and close on their own without any logical explanation. One of the most disturbing and widely reported experiences involves the sound of a woman crying late at night, with her sobs drifting through the halls before suddenly stopping, leaving behind an eerie silence. There are also repeated reports of ghostly soldiers seen walking along the ramparts and staircases, dressed in old military uniforms, and disappearing without a trace. Shadows have been spotted moving where no one should be, and sudden drops in temperature are often reported in certain sections of the building.
Oh my god, we are already like starting crazy. What? Oh my god, man. Let's flip and go. Like, you know, one day like I wish like to make a video me exploring like the haunted hospital in South Africa, like the haunted places in South Africa. So if you can like and subscribe to my channel and help me get the shinking so I can do those type of video, because me personally, I don't believe in ghosts, you know, for some reason I don't believe in ghosts, but I know that they are real, but I don't think I will ever like encounter one, you know.
Openly admitted that they avoid patrolling specific areas of the castle altogether during night shifts, saying they feel watched or followed. Despite being a popular tourist attraction, many believe the Castle of Good Hope is still very much occupied, just not by the living. Number 9, Nottingham Road Hotel, KwaZulu.
If you don't know, I live in KwaZulu-Natal. There's a haunted hotel in KwaZulu-Natal. I need to visit that hotel one day, like spending like the whole entire night in that hotel would be crazy. Let's go.
Number 9.
Okay.
Nottingham Road Hotel, KwaZulu-Natal.
Nottingham Road Hotel.
Set in the quiet Midlands, the Nottingham Road Hotel appears peaceful and welcoming during the day, with its old-world charm and countryside setting, giving little hint of its darker reputation. However, according to both guests and staff, the atmosphere changes completely once night falls and the hotel grows quiet. As the halls empty and the lights dim, many people say the building begins to feel cold, heavy, and unsettling, as though someone unseen has taken over the space. Visitors
Okay, it
have
makes
reported
sense.
sudden
Like,
drops in temperature.
like most of the time, ghosts like love like dark places for some reason, which it's chilling. Okay, like if you feel lonely, just watch a scary movie and turn off the lights. You won't feel alone. Like, you know what I mean?
In specific rooms, unexplained knocking sounds on doors and walls, and furniture
Okay.
being moved when no one else is present. Some guests claim they were woken in the middle of the night by the sound of footsteps pacing the corridors, only to find the hallways completely empty when they looked. Others have described the disturbing sensation of
I am
someone
leaving
standing
that
near their
hotel,
bed,
bruv.
watching them despite the room being locked and unoccupied. Staff members have quietly acknowledged that certain rooms generate more complaints than others, especially those in the older parts of the building. Number 8. Old Jail Museum, Johannesburg. The
Johannesburg. If
old
you
jail
live in
museum was
Johannesburg,
once a
let me know in
place
the
of
comment
punishment,
section.
fear, and confinement. Prisoners were held here under harsh conditions, and many emotional trauma of that has never left the building. Visitors report whispers coming from empty cells, shadowy figures appearing behind bars, and doors slamming without warning. Some people describe an overwhelming sense of dread the moment they enter certain sections, as if something is warning them to leave. Many believe the spirits of former prisoners are still trapped inside, unable to escape the place where they suffered. Number 7, Cullinan Diamond Mine. Cullinan Diamond Mine is famous for producing some of the
Epitoria.
world's largest and most valuable diamonds. But beneath that legacy of wealth lies a far darker history.
Let me guess. People have died mining, so now their spirits
Deep
is
below the
there. Okay.
surface, the mine's tunnels have witnessed decades of dangerous labor. And over the years, many miners lost their lives in accidents. These
Facts.
dangerous labor. And over the years, many miners lost their lives in accidents. These tragedies have become part of the mine's story, and some believe they have left an imprint underground. Workers and visitors have reported strange sounds echoing through the tunnels, including footsteps, distant voices, and unexplained bangs. Shadowy figures have been seen appearing briefly in areas where no one should be, only to vanish when approached.
Okay.
Others describe a constant feeling of being watched, as if something unseen is moving just beyond the reach of the light. Some workers have claimed that tools and equipment shifted position on their own, even when left untouched. There are also sections of the mine that certain staff refuse to enter,
That's crazy.
saying
That's
the atmosphere
crazy.
there feels oppressive and wrong. Deep under Pretoria.
Number 6.
Melrose House is a beautifully preserved
Melrose
historic mansion,
Museum. What?
widely known for its important role in South African history
Okay.
and architecture. By
Oh my
day, the
God.
house feels calm and refined, with polished floors, antique furniture, and carefully maintained rooms that attract visitors from around the country. But once the doors close and the building grows quiet, staff members have long spoken about strange occurrences that begin after hours. Reports include objects moving without explanation, doors opening or closing on their own, and the sound of footsteps echoing through rooms that are completely empty. Some employees claim to have seen figures walking through the house late at night, often dressed in clothing from another era, only to vanish moments later. Others describe sudden cold spots and the unsettling feeling that someone is standing just behind them. A few staff members have admitted they avoid working alone, especially in certain rooms, saying the house feels as if someone else is always present and watching. Number 5, Chimes
Number
Hotel,
5.
Benoni.
Chimes Hotel.
The Chimes Hotel is widely
Eponini.
regarded as one of the most haunted hotels in Gauteng.
Ooh, I like if I get enough money, like, you know, I want to, like, okay, I already said this before and I will say it again, like, guys, can you please help me? Like, I want to visit these haunted places for like overnight, you know, like it would be crazy, you know.
Reputation has grown steadily over the years through countless reports from guests, staff members, and paranormal investigators. The building itself has an old, heavy feel, and many people say they sense something is wrong the moment they walk inside.
Okay.
Paranormal investigators who have spent time here claim to have recorded unexplained sounds, sudden drops in temperature, and strange activity during overnight
Like, it's
investigations.
crazy that all of this is in
Guests
South
frequently
Africa,
report
bruv.
lights switching on by themselves, taps opening without warning. Some visitors say they have heard voices whispering, footsteps pacing the corridors, and knocking sounds outside their rooms, only to open the door and find the hallway completely empty. Others describe being woken by the feeling that someone is standing close to their bed, watching them in silence.
Like, that is one of the most things that I fear, because my room is outside the main house, so like I don't think about it much. I just like sleep, Like, I heard theories that when you wake up middle of the night, there's like ghost watching you, but I don't believe that.
Particularly in certain rooms that are mentioned again and again in guest complaints. Even longtime staff members admit there are rooms they refuse to enter alone, especially after dark.
Oh my god.
Number 4. Old Kempton Park Hospital.
Ooh, Gauteng Hospital. Like, mainly, like, the main place that I want to visit that is haunted is a hospital. But I won't go with alone. I will go like with professional trained these investigators.
Abandoned hospitals are unsettling by nature, and Old Kempton Park
Facts.
Hospital is no exception. Since its closure, the
Let me
building
guess. Well, I mean, it is obvious that but my prediction is this nigga will say that people have died in this hospital and now they are running the hospital. I mean it's obvious.
locals have reported disturbing activity inside the structure for years, and many avoid the area entirely after sunset. Shadow figures have reportedly been seen moving through broken windows and doorways, often disappearing the moment someone tries to focus on them. Strange noises echo through the empty wards, including footsteps, metallic sounds, and doors slamming, despite there being no wind.
Okay.
Some people claim to hear screams and cries late at night, coming from deep inside the building where patients once lay. The silence between these sounds is often described as just as disturbing as the noises themselves. Many believe the spirits of former patients and staff remain trapped inside.
Like, sometimes I just like think that those like a whole like, okay, this might sound stupid, but sometimes I think those people that are making noise are like homeless people, so they live in these abandoned places. So now they are used to be alone because they are homeless. So now they get scared when a person comes in. So now they start making noises, to make people like go away. Like, that is my theory, by the way. I'm not saying okay.
Number 3, Lord
Number
Milner
3.
Hotel,
Okay.
Matjiesfontein. The Lord Milner Hotel is one of South Africa's most famous haunted hotels, and its eerie reputation has followed it for decades. Built in the late 1800s, the hotel is filled with antique furniture, long corridors, and creaking wooden floors that already give it an unsettling atmosphere once night falls. Guests over the years have reported ghostly laughter echoing through the halls, furniture moving on its own,
Okay.
and sightings of a woman dressed in Victorian-era clothing wandering quietly from room to room before disappearing. Some visitors claim they were locked inside their rooms from the outside, only to find no one in the corridor moments later.
Okay.
Others describe hearing footsteps pacing the corridors late at night, stopping suddenly outside their doors, as if someone is standing just beyond reach. Staff members have also reported lights flickering, doors opening by themselves, and unexplained cold spots in certain areas of the hotel. A few employees have admitted that certain rooms feel heavier than others, creating a sense of dread even before anything unusual happens. The building's isolation in the small town of Matjiesfontein only adds to the sense of unease.
Number 2.
Number 2, Tokai Manor House, Cape Town.
Tokai Manor House.
Tokai Manor House has long been associated with paranormal activity, and its unsettling reputation has persisted for
Look at the house.
generations.
It's already scary.
Visitors
you know
and
what I
staff
mean?
alike have reported hearing whispers carried through empty rooms, footsteps echoing along wooden floors, and the sound of children laughing when the building is completely silent
Now
and
that's
unoccupied.
crazy.
These experiences are often described as
Imagine
sudden.
you just chilling as a work, You're supposed to take care of this house, and then randomly you hear a baby laughing. I'm getting out of there, dog.
And
like,
uncomfortably
you know what I mean?
close. as if whatever is making the noise is just out of sight and deliberately avoiding being seen. Some
Okay.
visitors say the sounds seem to follow them from room to room, stopping only when they leave the building. Security guards have claimed to see shadowy figures moving through the halls late at night, disappearing around corners or doorways before they can be approached. A few have described making eye contact with these figures for a brief moment before they vanish completely. Some guards openly refuse to patrol certain sections of the house alone, especially after dark, saying the atmosphere there feels oppressive and watchful. The
Okay.
manor's tragic history, including stories of loss and hardship tied to the property, has led many to believe
I
that the
mean, it
spirits are
makes
permanently
sense.
bound to the house. Sudden cold spots and unexplained sensations of being touched, brushed past, or followed are also commonly reported. Even during the day when sunlight fills the rooms and visitors are present, something about Tokai Manor House makes people uneasy, as if
Tokai
the
Manor
building
House.
itself is quietly observing everyone who enters. Number 1.
Number
The
one,
Uniondale Hitchhiker, Western Cape.
Hitchhiker.
The Uniondale Hitchhiker is South Africa's most famous ghost story, with
No,
reports
no,
dating back
no.
decades and continuing to surface even in modern times. Drivers traveling the lonely stretch of road near Uniondale late at night have claimed to see a young woman standing along the roadside, often appearing cold, lost, or in need of help. Many say they slow down and offer her a lift, noticing nothing unusual
Like
at
me,
first.
huge respect. If I'm driving alone at night, and I see one girl hiking, I'm not taking you. I'm like sorry, situations like this is like, what if it was just a girl who really needed help? I won't take the risk. Like, I'm sorry, you know what I mean?
She speaks calmly during the drive, sometimes sharing personal details about her life or where she is heading, which makes the encounter feel unsettlingly normal. Then, without warning, she disappears from the vehicle. No doors open, no sound is heard, she is simply gone. Some drivers only realize what has happened when they turn to speak to her and find the seat empty. Others say the temperature in the car suddenly drops moments.
I mean, like, if she doesn't do anything, I mean, like, that's not scary. If it be like more understandable, if like she like those type of ghosts that like makes you like stop and like I don't know, like what I'm trying to say, like, it should be like more understanding if she was the type of ghost that like makes you like crash your car like for some reason, me out ski.